Okay. Going into game one here, capture the flag on Fathom, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally back into it. We have Allegiance versus Panda Gaming. Panda Gaming, a blowout org this year. Somebody to be looking out for. They actually had a Call of Duty roster make it to Worlds. And now we've got a high-level Halo team here at the UGC 28K. Starting off with Devin. Seems like our monitor somehow shut off again in the middle of the broadcast, so we might be staying on him till there it is.
That's what happens when you haven't been using your monitor there.
That is 3 down for Allegiance. Straight sick, though, staying alive with that railgun. Taking out Goofy as well.
One of the best railers in the game. I don't I've heard that song so many times and no idea what he says.
You just kind of have to make up your own words. Pulling it already. Knows he's got his teammates on spawn, just trying to meet him up. Says somebody needs to be watching my cuts right now. Looking through the window. Will he get at least one player? Smart play here, letting him, his teammate that is, grab it. Hits Goofy again. 2 railguns for him. That's gotta feel hard. Have you ever tried to
in full control of this game right now over Panda?
You try to use a railgun with the trigger stop?
No, I've never had a trigger stop before.
Oh, time to join the Xbox Elite gang and give it a go. If you're not playing this game with some sort of paddle system or button system, I definitely recommend it. Of course, Battle Beaver Customs here in the venue doing a great job of providing controllers. The buttons actually feel really nice. I used one today for the first time, and your fingers sit exactly where they need to on them, so they're pretty cool. Check them out. They do a lot of customizations as well, so it's not just one or the other. They can customize it for you however you want it.
Dominating right now.
Straight sick, showing off how excited he is to be back here playing on LAN, of course. Talking to him outside, he seemed pretty confident going into the tournament today. Falcated, obviously, the young gun for the team. We've got 3 experienced players. Contra, of course, being an H2A, I would argue, breakout, even though he'd been around in the scene for quite a while.
Putting on a clinic right now.
Allegiance was spelled wrong. I want to point that out. I did correct that somehow. My 3 years of an English degree paid off. Quitting.
Yeah, are you ever going to finish that?
Yeah, probably going to finish it. 1 cap in already for Allegiance. 2 now. Going for the railgun off the respawn. Straight sick. Just trying to get some nades. Waiting for his teammate to push. Just trying to stay alive here behind this little paddle area, Joey.
As he goes down, we're going to go ahead and flip over to the blue team. Let's check out Ryan Noob on Panda Gaming. He's about to grab the camo. Camo engaged. Ryan Noob going to go for a sneaky pull here, possibly. As he finds an engagement, he's just going to back off, wait for his teammates to come through and support him. And looking for a surprise here. He gets found. And he's going to clean it up. No harm, no foul. Ryan's still stalking the other team's base. He's going to get the sneaky pull here. Let's see if he makes it out over to this treehouse area.
He's actually just informed that Sammy Elitas 4s is not dead. In fact, he is actively still considering the Halo scene. Also a online draft king. His brother's like a champion. Like they win like lots of money doing that, which is insane. It's always interesting to see where Halo players have come from and where they come to later on in their life, man. Where they come to.
Whatever.
Joey, I can't talk, man. It's a harsh life out here. Ryan Noob, though, said, hey, I didn't come here to not shake my hair really hard after getting a victory. So they're going to be putting in a cap. Of course, 2-1 Allegiance, a tight game. Panda needing to show up. Goofy's first tournament in quite a while, been focused on his personal life. Now he said, I'm back, bro. He said that to me just like that. His voice is
a lot more like
it's crazy
for whatever reason.
Yeah, with he's licking the crap out of his mouth here while he's playing. That's just the focus, man. When I drive goat karts, the tongue hangs out the whole time. I'll tell you that.
We can find Goof here.
Switching over to Goofy's perspective. Panda hat, man. He is decked out in the gear.
That mouth is going up.
2 alive. They're actually trying to move a flag out already. Setting in the middle of the map, Joey.
Is this a Christopher Walken?
This is Christopher Walken coming out. This is double kill for Goofy. You like seeing it. Knows he's got to get the railgun off the spawn and keep them pressured in so they can't rotate around on the map.
I mean, it really depends on what you're looking for, Joey. Goofy is one of my favorite flow players.
You know, when you mastered so many voices, sometimes you just fumble on your tongue a little bit. You got a little bit of the goof tongue there, as we like to call it up here in the caster
That's
booth.
actually going to be a thing. Hashtag goof tongue in the comments below. Panda needs to rally their ways back into here. 2v1 situation.
Not the comments below, but it's okay. 3-1.
3-1 Allegiance taking game one over Panda, making that a quick game. Roughly 4.5 minutes is what it looked like. Needs to get in the game like we were talking about before the match started. If they can take a Slayer off, get to that stronghold, might have a chance. We saw them playing earlier today, looking pretty good. Sweeping teams, it seemed like. Fries is actually texting
I'm pulling you from yesterday where you
Mason
leave me high
Cobb right now, asking him, how do I do this better, Dad?
I was trying to get some Octagon tips for later because I know those Octagon money matches are going to come out. The Shine King himself, Tsar Nicholas, I'm going to have to money match him in Smash later. His Falcon is looking real weak. Looking real weak. If any Smashers are watching, Tsar Nicholas will money match anyone, $20 or more. He plays Captain Falcon, and his knees are lazy.
Which, let's actually talk about the Smash tournament that UGC is hosting in December.
1st and 2nd?
It is going to be probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Midwest
Smash tournament
ever. And
bigger than
this
Big
year.
House.
Bigger than Big House.
Bigger than
I don't
any
know if
other
that's the model that they're going with, but it is going to be a blowout. So if you're interested in not only Halo, but you're interested in Smash, hit up their events on the website and check it out.
It's huge.
40K for Smash
It's like
is
an
incredible.
unheard of
Viewership is going to be out of this world. But we're here for some Halo, starting off on Plaza Slayer. We're going to be kicking it off with Falcated, the 17-year-old on Allegiance, or if you pronounce things weird, Allegiance. You can hear the call-outs from here with...
Who do you think's going to win this game?
Who do I think is going to win this game?
You think Allegiance is
starting off pretty strong. I mean, we'll switch over here to Cloud, though. He's taking out Gabriel.
I just want to
believe also shorted down as Gab. Doing pretty well.
Yeah, this is boring. We're going to go back to Goofy and see if he's licking his lips a lot.
I mean, he doesn't have time because he's calling out viciously. We were talking about his goatee earlier before the match started. My goodness. I can't grow a goatee without looking like I'm a plumber, so that's why I don't do that.
You got the whole thing going, and it looks all right. You just look like a cable guy, especially with all the chest hair.
But the chest hair is something that is precious to everyone here. 7-5, very close game. Honestly, if the first matchup here on the CTF would have went more so in Panda's favor. I mean, Goofy's going off. He's got the sniper rifle in his hands.
Well, Dallas 20.
Rotating off the man.
Dallas 2010 here. The Warriors.
Oh, perfect shot. Just barely. Oh, man, if we'd had 0.5 milliseconds left there to just snipe that guy in the face, we'd have had an amazing quick scope out of him. 7-7, playing it slow on both sides. We're almost 2 minutes in, only 14 kills on the board.
Panda Gaming does have the positional advantage here.
Panda actually sponsored by Designer with 2 eyes. Looking forward to hearing about his Timmy Turner adventures as soon as this is done. Spots another one. 8-8. Will he hit the no-scope? Oh, my gosh. Almost gets the double. Devonator, though, finishing him off, not letting him get that no-scope off with a finish, of course, trying to switch to his BR, but unable to do so. We're going to switch back over to the red side here. Contra's perspective. We're going to see what he does off the respawn.
Formerly known as Lil Talent. Among many other below average gamer tags. See, that's my big gripe with these new kids coming up is that all their gamer tags are bad. What happened to Lunchbox?
I like Oop. I like Boo Doo Boo's an incredible gamer tag.
Fluba Shluba?
Boo Doo Boo is a great name.
Boo Boo Hoo Boo.
The disrespect is real, Chad.
So, I'm just T-squared, wall shoot, iconic gamer tags. And
let's be
now we're
honest.
stuck with
the best gamer tag is pre-Devonator that's in this lobby right now. I mean, Goofy is a great one. Cloud obviously is iconic. I mean, that's relatively iconic. I mean, he's been in the Halo history for a while now. Panda's up 17-14. We're going to see what his teammates are doing on board. Gabriel with the sniper rifle, 3 bullets left in the chamber. Playing it slow again, manages to pick off Contra here, just trying to back up, see if they're going to be on that spawn, hit a snipe. I don't want that Magnum.
Panda's going to take this game. They're looking real good here. They've had control of the power side of the map, I would say.
I would argue
most of the game.
Goofy
you
is
don't want to be spawning in yard and fighting out of yard the whole game. So they've been controlling the sniper spawn and the overshield, and they're looking good.
I'm fairly certain communication-wise, Goofy is one of the most verbal players.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on this Panda roster. I mean, if we switch over to their perspectives, Ryan, I don't know if he's ever talked more than at a 1 decibel level, unless he's screaming in excitement.
They're still holding down this side of the map. This is going to be real tough for Allegiance to come out of as Ryan
hits Falcated with a nice snipe. Still 2 bullets in the chamber. Of course, he's got 8 total, just trying to stay alive. Will he hit the no-scope? Nice crouch.
Look how he finishes.
Just something I never thought I would say in my entire life. Like, good crouch, bro. Like, sick crouch.
Ooh, and the body shooting afterwards, too.
He's ready.
Known for
Ryan
the disrespect.
the disrespect man, otherwise known as a really good noob on first coming into the scene. Calm, fine kid. Dude, I haven't said a word right once today. This is insane.
You haven't said a word right in lunch today? Sorry. Just take a break. I got it. I'll handle it. Ryan Noob, a really good noob. Goofy, also formerly known as Goofy BRBQ. You can remember that from back in the day. That was his original gamer tag, shortened only to Goofy later on. But Goofy BRBQ, as you can see now, probably what I'm getting at with these wild gamer tags from the new players post Halo 3 and beyond. It's just not the same. Just not the same.
We're going to stay on board with Allegiance for a little while to see if they can make their way back into this game. Only down by 6. It seems like they aren't trapped in that yard area anymore. They got a little room to Panda putting nice team shots on them together. They're not trying to overextend outside of where their teammates are right now because they don't want to get caught alone.
Right, Allegiance is doing exactly the opposite of what Panda Gaming did. Panda Gaming, once they had Allegiance spawning in the yard area, they just let them sit in the yard area because there's nothing you can do when you're stuck in yard. You have to push out. Panda just knowing that, sat around the other parts of the map and just waited for them to come out.
There's no point to make any sort of move if you've got a decent lead in the game. Of course, obviously, when Overshield and
Allegiance
Sniper pop back up, they need to be cautious of Allegiance's movement, but still an 8-point lead.
Got to worry a little bit about the aggression. They had, the power position, and Sniper was coming up. You saw the countdown starting. So you got to imagine that Overshield's going to be pretty soon, too.
10 seconds to Sniper Rifle.
And now Contra, seeing all those axes around the map, is going to be scared to move out of this yard area. Again, they're getting trapped back here. One of the best moves you can use out to jump up there with the hover at the end, but players all over him. Contra surely going down here. Those 2 players with no shields.
See, 39-30 is still a doable comeback, though. Depending on how you position yourself on the map, as well as gaining control of those power weapons.
These next couple kills,
you just need to not be trading. Once you get to the 47 to 35 mark, then you're starting to look like, okay, it's probably not going to be a doable comeback here. But Contra playing, honestly, probably the smartest on his team, just trying to stay alive, but puts himself in a position bottom middle.
Yeah,
Gets taken out.
Got to get off the floor there. You can't be out bottom mid.
On Gabriel's perspective, just
Especially
a couple bullets left here in both of his guns. I'm going to see what he can do with the sniper rifle, though. 2 bullets left. Just crouching around, That's what you do. Just crouch. Crouch. Oh, he misses one. Oh, was there 8 in there? Am I blind, Joey? Did he just pick that up?
It's all right. You can't talk and your vision's going.
Oh, dude, this is insane.
It's bad for you as he bricks another shot. Gab not looking real good with the sniper rifle. The snip snap. I would probably drop it for one of my other teammates at this point if he doesn't connect with this next bullet. May have gotten lucky there with that headshot. It was
still only an
easy.
8-kill lead, 7 kills now. Allegiance trying to make it come from behind. Play Falcated, pistol off. Gabriel still just kind of rotating with that sniper rifle, trying to play it slow, just get a couple picks once his teammates let him know where they're positioned. 7-kill game, 6 kills now. Allegiance.
This could be it. This
we
could be the
want this, man. Okay.
Falcated probably going to pick this kill up here at Prius. He's got to do it fast, though, so he can get out of bottom middle. As players are collapsing from all over.
Oh, nice shots out of Falcated. Those 17-year-old Wizard fingers are doing damage, Joey. Down by 4. We're going to stick with him and see what he can do.
That was a game changer.
Watching that sniper spawn, see if he's going to try to creeping up that lift. Or that ramp spots another one just going off right now. 46 to 43, still playing it. Gets the pickup against Straight Sick, making it a 46 to 44. Calling that out for him. Falcated trying to let his teammates know that he's got a chance of making it 45, but now it's 48 to 44. Let's go ahead and switch over to Cloud and see what he's doing. Only a 3-kill lead for Panda Gaming.
A wily veteran, not going to give up the lead so easily.
Just telling his
Dropped
teammate to
the
back
lead.
down right now. 48
now
to
a 2-kill
46,
lead.
just a 2-kill lead. I do believe Allegiance might be in a better spot here for possession of a power weapon. We're going to switch over Devin with the sniper.
And you don't-
That is a 0, not an 8. I can see that one. 2 bullets, needs to make these count. Going to be going in, trying to get to the rush. Only a 1-kill game. Allegiance trying to make a comeback. That's going to be 2 players, 1 shot there in the yard area. Teammate pushing in with him, 49 to 48.
Allegiance
2 bullets.
takes the
Will he
lead.
hit the no-scope?
And you
for
don't want to lose this if you're Panda.
win.
You go down 2-0 in the series, it's over.
For the trade, Allegiance makes the comeback, a 50 to 48 game. We said it. It's close enough. 9-kill deficit. It was, I believe, what, 45 to 36? 14 to 5-kill need, man. That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, you
For
really,
Goofy squad.
like I said, now they're down 2-0 in the series, and you really don't want to be in that position. You got to come all the way back and pull the reverse sweep. It's going to be real tough based on how strong Allegiance was looking. There you have a shot of the Allegiance squad up 2-0 now in the series. Putting all that pressure on Panda Gaming to pull off the reverse sweep. This is pools still, so every team has a chance no matter how they do in the pools. There's a top 2 from each pool. Move on?
Yeah, top 2 from each pool, I believe. So we saw
Most likely
Rapid
these 2
Pulse,
teams are coming out.
lose early on to Panda Gaming, and I believe they're 1-1.
These 2 teams are definitely coming out. So this is the match for first seed in the pool.
Goofy and Ryan Noob and friends probably feeling like they
Look at the
lost
job.
that game with such a lead. It just comes down to that snipe control, and of course we saw
Yeah, they were really blowing it.
Falcated
They really blew it. I mean, they
going
did
off.
They did not protect their spawns when they had the power positions. They were just going after it. They were charging all over the place, and they could not really. I don't know. They just couldn't be patient.
Well, game 2 is over. We're going to be starting off with Devin here again. Strongholds on the rig. Him getting taken out very early on. We're going to switch back over to the blue team. Ryan Noob knows that this could be it here in pool play for him.
Secured.
Once again, playing patiently. Veteran player since Halo 3. 4 titles competed in.
Using that radar really to his advantage as the player sneaks by him somehow, and he's going to go down and does not pick up a kill. So
Actually, 5 titles. Forget H2A.
wow, yeah, that
Last year.
counts. Okay, so early lead going to Panda Gaming. They have control, 2 territories to 1, or 2 strongholds rather to 1. Great shots by Ryan Noob tracking that player as he walked down the stairs and the player was turning across. Ryan Noob just playing the patient game that Panda Gaming has been playing. Perfect kill on Ryan Noob there. That was nice.
Panda starting off strong here, just trying to hold those 2 objectives. They don't need to overextend to try to get a third. They are playing a very good Allegiance team with a 2-0 lead, so being aggressive but not too aggressive is probably smart. Smart shots here out of Ryan, who manages to fall off the map into the descent of hell there, where the laser beam from the sky, the giant LDD as we like to call it here in the competitive
the mother
Halo
LDD.
League. It's the bottom.
Ryan Noob always utilizing that ground pound, known for his nerdiness in these games. Realistically,
literally
he
known
is
for his nerdy, like the jump spots.
the game breaker.
Allegiance with the trip cap. They said, if we've got time, we're going to force you guys to spawn out in weird positions we know we're going to be at on the map. It's going to cost you to have to go not towards that nest position, but
So they get their 1 cap back here. They stop the bleeding a little bit, but Allegiance still scoring points on that 2 cap as Panda comes back and takes basement. Ryan Noob's going to be patrolling with the railgun, waiting. Picks up a nice Guardian Angel kill there. One of those new medals that means probably like you saved your teammate's life or something. Ryan Noob just whittling off rail shots out of no. Wow, nice. Up close and personal railing right there.
Ryan Noob not giving up here, wanting to keep this victory alive for him. Panda Gaming, of course, having not lost yet since they've been here at the UGC 28K. Allegiance either just kind of a pride thing. They'll both make it out to the championship bracket, I would assume. And
Definitely.
you still don't want to go in losing whatsoever if you can avoid it. So with 2 objectives, you just need to take them off here on the nest spawn. But Cloud
Smart play by
Smartly
Ryan
trying to
there,
play live and
knowing
stay live.
that,
You know, you got to play live and stay
that
live.
player
Joey.
had to be in that position. and
Gabriel, an
shooting
interesting
around
player.
anyway.
Was he on Severance in the Halo Reach days? He looks like
was.
he's the same age as Falcated.
He looks like he's the same age as he was when he was on Severance.
That's what I'm saying, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. So, obviously,
aged a bit.
good genes. 4 or 5 years ago, I looked 10 years younger. Unfortunately, now I look like a 30-year-old.
It's those 3 a.m. donuts. I keep telling you.
Those 3 a.m. donuts. I'm telling you, they're amazing. Just like Matcherino's amazing. So if you guys want to do us a favor, there's actually a button right below the stream and one of those tiles down there. If you click it and donate and use the code UGC Halo, it automatically donates $1. And that helps you, and of course...
So yeah, just to clear that up, if you guys click donate and use UGC Halo, Matcherino will automatically donate $1 without you having to pay anything.
Essentially, it's free
Pretty
money,
cool.
so...
Yeah.
It's a cool way to do it. 50-29, Allegiance just trying to close this out with a quick 3-0. You know, Panda can climb back into it. Gabriel just looking off into the sunset, wondering if that's where the night's going to be instead of actually winning this game. We're going to switch back over to the Allegiance side of things, though. Contra, shotgun in hand. Is that that's a shotgun, yeah? Not a scatter shot?
Where?
In his pocket. It's a shotgun. I believe it is.
Oh yeah, that's the regular.
It's harder to see with all this lot, you
Even
know,
shot
with
it.
blonde right now. Picks the came up exactly 7:38. Put a 1 in front of that. We're Fetty Whopping. That's what I'm saying, time-wise.
17.
Contra in a very smart position here, just trying to keep him off that nest objective.
Let's see what he does in the camo here. Shot here.
He's going to fly around and he's going to get in kids' faces and hit him with it. I want to see somebody not know he's there. Watch this.
The Predator combo, as some of the later
Boom,
casters
just
have.
hits him. I mean, goodness. Contra knows if they can just hold these positions that they've got the game in the back. Drops down on Cloud, hits him with a shotgun. Just rotating constantly around the map. He's in a good position with camo. He's just killing him off, peeking. Manages to almost get him on the toes to take him out as well. If he somehow wins this gunfight, I'm going to cry.
what a
He ends
spawn.
up killing him. Contra
Unreal.
going off with the grenade.
And they trip capped, so this game's pretty much over. You gotta be
Essentially
disappointed if you're
over,
Panda
but
Gaming.
Panda Gaming needs to get 2 objectives here in order to do it. Capturing this BR base area, which I'm sure is not what anybody calls it.
That's not how you formulate the comeback, I'm sure, but you do have to stop the bleeding at some point when you're being trip capped. So
Only just a few seconds here for Panda Gaming to try to rally some sort of magical comeback, but it's looking like Allegiance is going to close it out. A very quick 3-0 towards Panda Gaming. That does not mean they are out, but that does mean Allegiance will be in a very good position coming out of pool play.
#1.